Hello, in this demonstration I will show you a method of combining pigment with rabbit skin glue to make distemper paint. Firstly, we'll start with making the glue. In this bucket I have 10 parts of water, cold water. So in other words, it's 10 scoops of cold water into the bucket. So I'm going to put 1 scoop of granules. I'm just going to sprinkle them over the surface and then just stir them in. And then put that to one side. In about 2 to 3 hours you start to get a jelly mix, but you don't get the kind of full jelly mix. You need to leave this at least 7 to 8 hours. So you get this nice jelly mix where the glue granules have just swollen up and consumed all the water. Now I have a ceramic mug here which I rather like because you get a nice handle and it's easy to clean. So I'm going to put some glue granules into the ceramic mug. Now I'm going to put the ceramic mug with the glue granules, the jelly, into a bain-marie. Now this is an electric hot plate and it's filled with water, and it's just warm water. It's not hot water, it's warm water. You just warm this through. So putting direct heat onto the glue granules, or boiling it with hot water, putting hot water straight onto it, or putting it in the microwave, all you're simply doing is cooking it. So you need to have the glue at full strength. So all you need to do is literally warm it through. So I'm going to put that one there. Now this is one I put into the water a few minutes before the demonstration, and this is the one I'm going to use. So I'm just going to put that to one side. So I'm going to mix the pigment now. In this plastic container I have some pigment supplied by L. Cornelison of London. It comes in this nice packet, but I store it in a plastic container as well to keep the powder dry. So I'm just simply going to scoop some pigment into the rabbit skin glue. This can vary how many scoops you put in depending on what you're painting. Put that to one side. I'm just going to stir the pigment into the rabbit skin glue, and as you can see it's already amalgamated with the rabbit skin glue liquid. So effectively now we have distemper. This is distemper paint. The pigment is quite strong, so you may decide to wear gloves, but with any dust it is advisable to wear a P2 mask. If you like, you like to read through the health and safety data sheets, Cornelison have got it on their website, and it's well worth just reading through the data sheets, the manufacturer's data sheets. Alright, now, so all we need now is a brush. Just move that out of the way. Now here I have my demonstration canvas. I've already put a size on it, so it's had a rabbit skin size and it's nice and dry. Now put that into the water. Right, so I have a brush. And as you see, it goes on really well. It soaks straight into the canvas. And because I've sized the canvas, the rabbit skin glue does actually tighten up the canvas, so it's like a drum. Okay, so I'll put the pigment back into the warm water to keep it liquid. One of the advantages with rabbit skin glue is you just simply put it in warm water to clean it. This is a real advantage in my opinion. This makes the product really sustainable because you're not using any kind of solvent, terps, white spirit to clean your brushes or parts of the equipment, so you're not breathing any vapors in, so it's just clean it in warm water. Let's dry that off. Now this will take not too long to dry. It's quick drying and the finish is a matte finish. So when it's in an exhibition or in a domestic scene, you don't get that kind of sheen on it. So from any angle, you can actually see the painting in its full vibrancy of colour. We'll just put that to one side for a minute. So who else used distemper paint? This is a picture of Raphael's cartoon at the V&A in London. They're huge. They're 3 meters by 5 meters and they're all in distemper, so they're 500 years old and they're as good as new. Now he painted on paper and so we'll give it a go to see how it goes with the paper. That's really nice. It goes onto paper perfectly. Put that back into the, wash my brush out. So the cartoons, Raphael cartoons, were paper background and it's distemper painted onto the paper. This is just good quality cotton paper and it works really well. Now, biggest complaint about distemper paint is that it comes off. It goes dusty. Now I did this before we did the demonstration. It doesn't come off. It's fixed right into it. So put that to one side. And I'll just bring back the canvas again. So I have here my the rabbit skin glue distemper paint. So I'm going to put a colour in it. So blue and yellow should make green. So I'm just going to put a very small amount. Small amount goes a long way, and that may be too much. We'll see. It should come out as a nice green. Now there is a very good range of pigments available, but if you fancy just mixing your own colour, this will work. So you have different pigments, so you could make up the colours that you particularly wanted. Now it's already combining. Now I've noticed that the blue colours don't absorb the rabbit skin glue as fast as others, but I think that's going to come out hopefully a green. So I'll get my brush. Yes, it's a nice mossy green. So it is possible to mix colours with distemper and different pigments. Wash my brush out. So who else painted with rabbit skin glue? Well, I have a book here from Gloria Groom. It's Edward Vuillard. He's a post-impressionist painting around the 1890s. And these canvases are about 70 centimetres high. They're at the Musée d'Orsay in Paris, and they're painted in distemper, so you get a really nice matte finish. And lastly, John Campbell, my research led to me to John Campbell, who's a scenic painter. He also painted in distemper. But the best thing about the rabbit skin glue, the pigment, and to make distemper, it's a matte finish. So as far as theatre is concerned, most of the backdrops were painted in distemper paint because of its matte finish. So when there's floodlights, there's no sheen. If you go on Mr. Campbell's website, you can see the vast canvases that he painted for the Royal Ballet, the opera, film and television. Well worth a look. So we're coming to the end of this demonstration. I just wanted to show you this. This is about more than a decade old, and I use this to try out various ideas and pigments, and it's just been sitting in my studio. As I said before, the biggest complaint about distemper, it loses its colour and it's not vibrant, and it comes off. Doesn't come off. That was just distemper paint straight onto the canvas. I didn't prime it, I didn't put sizing on it, and as you see, it soaks right into it. It doesn't come off. Well, I hope there's some takeaways in this demonstration. I hope you enjoyed the video, and thank you so much for watching.